The Pistons players put their love lives in basketball terms, and all of these are bangers, but slow developing fast break has got to be my favorite. But that is just one of the important elsewheres that you won't get by just watching the games. Elsewhere, we got a whole roller coaster of AD updates. Shams reported that he would likely undergo ligament surgery for his left hand and would miss several months. However, Dallas has reopened trade talks with contenders as AD could be back for playoffs. Yet AD quickly responded lies and said to stop listening to all the lies on X. Shams later reported that Davis actually won't need surgery after a second opinion and will be reevaluated in 6 weeks and could return potentially in March. Kyrie is expected to return after All-Star break. Sources around the NBA believe Ja's trade market will be pretty similar to Trey's, so the Grizzlies are unlikely to receive any firsts for him, so Memphis is willing to take on bad contracts in return for also receiving picks or young talent. Apparently, Ja wants to go to Miami. The Celtics would reportedly love to trade for Jaren Jackson Jr. DeAndre Hunter and/or his representation reportedly want him out of Cleveland. Clutch Sports reportedly would like the Lakers or Charlotte to trade for him. However, the Cavs have been rejecting trade offers for him and want to give their roster more time together. The Bucks are interested in Miles Bridges. Adidas is bringing back the Rose 1 on January 17th to honor D. Rose for his jersey retirement. Luka has reportedly been calling Dennis Schroeder a beast since the Olympics. Melo, Vince Carter, T-Mac, and Austin Rivers have all been chosen as coaches for the Rising Stars game. Jalen Duren is the newest slam cover athlete, and my oh my is he jacked. The EuroLeague has threatened legal action against the NBA if they try to poach any of the EuroLeague teams for the NBA Europe project. Bobby Portis said Giannis saying he'll stay in Milwaukee eased other Bucks players' minds. The Lakers signed Kobe Buffkin to a 10-day. Donovan Mitchell said Keontae George deserves to be an all-star. Holy disrespect. Perk, while saying that Dallas needs to focus on Cooper Flagg instead of Kyrie and AD, called him the white version of LeBron minus the athleticism. Minus the athleticism? We must not be watching the same guy. Brian Scalabrine said a guy like Jamal Sheed is better for the NBA than Trae Young because he can actually guard. Lakers people have not been happy with Rich Paul's podcast, and case in point, Rich Paul said if he was the Lakers GM, he'd be calling Memphis for a JJJ for AR trade. Austin Rivers said Ant is having an underrated season and that he's improved every year. Jeff Teague doesn't want MPJ to go be the second or third option on the Warriors and instead wants him to prove to everyone why he was the number one player coming out of high school. Gilbert Arenas definitively said that Europeans are not taking over the NBA. And finally, Jason Williams said Wemby isn't a real shot blocker and that he's just tall and thus able to get blocks.